What does society say? You're narcissistic, you're arrogant, you're overconfident, you're conceited. Keep going. You're self-centered, you're egoistic, you're proud. So I'm telling you something and now I'm telling you why society looks down upon this. Does that make any sense at all? No. But the thing is, there's a very, very thin line between being overconfident and confident. And how do you differentiate between that? How do you get rid of the over? And that's by what I just said. Awareness. When you know your weaknesses, but you accept them, accept that as part of what you are, and then look to your strengths, that's when you become confident. So I want all of you to be able to describe yourselves as confident and to have the people around you look up to you as a confident person, somebody with a proper self-esteem. Okay, so I compare this to, do you have a question?
No, it's like, I just said, yeah, that didn't happen.
Why not?
Because everyone thinks like just step up and stop.
And why do people think that?
Because I don't know.
So maybe you should answer that question. Rather than not be receptive or laugh at somebody who wants to help you, maybe you should take it as an opportunity to use the resources available to you. You just heard somebody talk for 45 minutes how their counselor is available. But if you don't want to go to them, go to your friends. Ask them, okay, so why do people think I'm stuck up? Why do people think I'm overconfident? Because if you can't answer the question, ask people who care about you to answer the question for you. It's the best way to find out about yourself. And if you have any questions, I'm totally willing to answer them for you. Because I know a lot of the topics that I cover are super cliche. I know everybody says you can do it. I know everybody says have a high self-esteem, have a high confidence. But you know what? They don't understand your situation. Every single person's different. You guys all go through stuff that they have no idea about, especially adults. Sometimes they don't know what it's like to be a teenager right now, right here. So go to people your age. And when you're willing to listen and when you're willing to make a change in your life, you can break apart and break away from any problems that you have. It's the best way. Try it. Okay, so how I compare it is to carbon. Carbon, everybody looks down upon. Okay, it's an element. That's great. It can bond to 4 different elements. But carbon has 2 alloys. It has diamonds and it has graphite. Diamonds we describe as dazzling, beautiful, I don't know, girl's best friend, symbolizes marriage. All these things, we look upon it as this beautiful gemstone. But at the same time, something made of the same element we use to write stuff with. We put it in our pencils. So, you guys are all carbon right now. If you make the right decisions and you let your pressure make you better rather than bring you down, you can become a diamond. But you let that pressure get a hold of you, you let your problems define you, and you're going to end up as graphite. You're going to end up in somebody's pencil. So, who wants to be a diamond? Would rather end up as graphite. I don't think anybody wants to be graphite. So I'm going to tell you a story. I really like this story, just because it's simple, but it has a really, really good meaning. So a girl goes to her mom and she said, "Mom, I'm done. I can't take it anymore. I have so many problems, and every time I solve one problem, I have 100 waiting to be solved. What am I supposed to do?" So the mom looks at her and smiles. So the girl gets irritated. She says, "I'm telling you I have problems and you're smiling at me. I need answers." And the mom goes to the kitchen. She takes out 3 pots, puts water in them, and sets them on the stove to boil. So by now the girl's really irritated. It's like, I need answers. And you're cooking? The mom says, "Just wait." The first one, she puts carrots. And the second one, she puts eggs. And in the third one, she puts coffee. So the girl figures, well, I have nothing better to do right now, so I might as well wait to see what she says. So she waits about 5 minutes. The mom says, "Tell me what you see in the first pot." And the girl says, "Well, the carrots that were once hard are now really soft and mushy. Their mom says that's one type of person. Those who start out strong, those who say that they can do anything, nothing's going to bring them down, but the moment they're faced with problems and stress, they fall apart. They no longer cease to be who they once were. So, she says, look in the second pot. What do you see? He says, well, the egg looks exactly the same, but I know it's changed. I know it's harder on the inside now. And the mom says, that's the second type of person, who, at first glance, look the same after problems and stress. Don't look like they've changed at all, but they have changed on the inside. They started out being able to adapt to any situation, fluid, willing to listen, but they were faced with problems and stress, and they hardened on the inside. I don't want you guys to become unemotional and figure, well, I have so many problems, so I'm just going to shut it all out. It's the wrong way. And then the mom said, now, tell me what you see in the last pot. And the girl smiles and she says, the sweet aroma of coffee. The mom says, that's the third type of person. Those who have the incredible opportunity and ability to use those problems and stress to make themselves better than what they once were. So those coffee beans started out somewhat smelling nice, but even in that boiling water, it was able to shine, it was able to become something better. So, if you guys don't let your problems get the better of you, you can be coffee. You can shine in any situation, but you have to be willing to believe that you can and believe that you have the ability to do so.